What is up, YouTube? This is Shark9000 bringing you another upload to MyuuTV. This was an underused match I had on PO, and you may not like this one because, well, you could just see for yourself. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. So anyway, I'm starting off the match with my Flygon. My opponent brings out an Aerodactyl and goes for a Stealth Rock. I'm going to go for a Stone Edge, and he's going to survive because he has a Focus Sash equipped, so he's going to switch into his Alomomola, and I'm going to go for a Stone Edge again because I am locked into Choice Bands, and I know I can't do anything to Alomomola, so I'm going to switch into my Tangela now. And now my Tangela is going to, is basically my staller, but Alomomola is going to give me a Toxic, and it's going to go for a Wish, so my substitute really didn't even matter, despite having the Regenerator ability. So I'm just going to take some Toxic damage, and Alomomola is going to go for the Protect, and my Leech Seed doesn't do anything at all. In fact, it was kind of pointless using Leech Seed in the first place, when I could just switch out using my, just get some HP back for Regenerator. So I'm going to go into my Cobalion, go for a Swords Dance, and Duosion's going to go for a Thunder here. Not sure why he wasn't running HP fighting, but anyways, he goes for another Thunder, I go for another Swords Dance, and next I am going to go for the X-Scizor, but he switches into Aerodactyl, and he predicted that I had a Life Orb apparently, which was kind of bad play on my part because I should have just only done one Swords Dance, but whatever. So I switch into my Porygon. Alomomola goes for the Protect to scout out what I'm going to do, and I go for the Discharge, which is a bad play once again because he just switches into a specially defensive Lickilicky, and it takes my Discharge like a pro, and I have to switch out because I'm locked into Choice Specs. But I try and get the Parahacks on him, but it doesn't work out, so he goes for another Wish, and I'm forced to switch out, but I stay in like an idiot, and just go for a Discharge while he gets up a free Wish. So I know I have to switch out now, so I'm gonna do that, go into my Tangela again, and just tank a couple hits before it dies. But Lickilicky sets up another Wish, and it's gonna switch out into its Duosion, surprisingly. But I went for a Toxic anyway, just to see if I could get damage on one of his party members, but Duosion has the ability Magic Guard, which means it's going to take no damage whatsoever from the Toxic, and it's just going to get its Combine boost and the boost from the Wish, the HP boost, or whatever. So I go for Leech Seed, I don't know why. But Duosion goes for another Calm Mind, and I'm just going to die to the Toxic here, after hitting him with a really bad Ancient Power. But it's going to go for Recover, just stall me out, kill my Tangela, and now it's got double special attack and double special defense, so I know I gotta kill it here and now. So I go for the Earthquake with Choice Band and Stab. That still doesn't do a lot because I know Duosion has the Eviolite, and its Psychic is gonna one-hit KO my Flygon. Disregard the critical hit because that still wouldn't have mattered, but I go for the Tri-Attack with my Porygon. Duosion stalls again with Recover, and I go for another Tri-Attack, but it just keeps Recover stalling, so I know I have to switch out and go into someone else. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into my Sharpedo now with Speed Boost, and as expected, it goes for the Recover, and I go for a Crunch, and that takes a chunk out of that Duosion's HP, so with that out of the way, I am going to switch back into my Porygon Z, and I am going to just keep spamming the Tri-Attack here. Even though Magneton resists the Tri-Attack, it still does like nearly half a 50% HP, but my Porygon Z dies, and it's up to Nidoking to save the day for me. Can he successfully manage to take out 5 Pokemon? Let's find out. So, on his conquest to fame and fortune, Nidoking's going to start the match by using Flamethrower, and then it's going to go for an Earth Power, and Lickilicky's going to go for a Wish here, and then I believe it goes for a, oh wait, it switches out, never mind. It predicted my Earth Power, and yeah, at this point, I didn't know what why that Hanscrow didn't outspeed me. Like, why didn't it go for a sucker punch? So I go for the Ice Beam, Thunderbolt to kill it off, and I go for Flamethrower to kill off Magneton. There's 2 down. And here comes the Lickilicky again. I go for the, well, Lickilicky goes for the Protect. I'm going to go for the Earth Power, and it gets protected. And this Lickilicky is just going to be the bane of my existence. So it goes back into its Devotion again. I go for the Earth Power, and Devotion is killed off now. So that's 3 Pokemon that Nidoking's managed to take out. Go for a Thunderbolt. There's 4 taken out. Lamamala's dead. Which means it's just me and Lickilicky now. And this is what I was referring to earlier when I said you might not like this match. You'll see why in a few minutes. So I'm just going to continuously spam my elemental techniques, which are Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, of course. I want to conserve as many Earth Powers as possible, because who knows if I'm forced to PP stall this Lickilicky, but you'll see that I don't. Yeah, just keep watching. It's just going to keep Wish protecting spam on me, and I'm just going to keep going for the Flamethrowers, predicting all these little moves, but yeah, this thing is just annoying. I didn't expect to see a Lickilicky and UU, like, maybe, I don't know. I don't even know any good UU stallers. But anyways, yeah, I wasn't really expecting to see a especially defensive Lickilicky in UU. You don't see that every day. And I didn't know that Lickilicky carried Dragon Tail. That was quite a surprise to me, and now I know that it can damage me too. So this is kind of a down to the wire match here, and it's going to be excessively difficult due to Lickilicky's leftover recovery and the fact that it has Wish. So I'm going to go for the Earth Power, and that's not going to do anything actually. So he goes for another Wish, goes for the Protect. I predict that, and I just use a crap move such as Ice Beam. He gets his Wish recovery, and I'm just like, what the hell? Because this is just dragging out now. And then I go for a Thunderbolt, that doesn't do anything. Goes for another Wish, and I'm just getting really ticked off because the fact that Lickilicky's just going to keep stalling me with its Wish and Protect moves, so I'm just forced to waste my weaker moves. And then I go for the Earth Power, that only does 42% damage. It's going to go for a Dragon Tail, and next turn it's going to go for a Protect, probably. Or, no it doesn't. I go for the Earth Power, and it lives, goes for the Wish again, and then next turn it does a Protect to get its Wish recovery. So I predict that too, and I go for the Ice Beam. And yeah, it's just going to keep recover stalling, just like I said. And then I go for Earth Power again, and it does even weaker damage. I think that was minimum damage too. It was minimum damage, my goodness. But Lickilicky's just going to keep using the Dragon Tail on me to get me down as low health as possible, and it's just going to keep Wish stalling me out. So I go, at this point I think I had like 2 or 3 Earth Powers left, not sure. So I go for a another Earth Power, and then it only does half again, and it goes for the Wish recovery thing. And yeah, this battle is just really getting on my nerves again, because I really hate dealing with these kind of Pokemon that just like stalling you for no apparent reason. And it kind of sucks too, even though my but then I get a critical hit with Earth Power. That was just beautiful, and that pretty much gives me the game. And that's kind of why I said you might not like this match, because that critical hit mattered. The Protect doesn't even matter. In fact, I'm just going to take him out with an Earth Power next turn. And that, my friends, will be the game. So yeah, Nidoking managed to save the day for me. It was 1 against 5, and Nidoking came out on top like the boss he is. And yeah, it was kind of a table turning match there. Like, I thought I was gonna lose there, but no, I wasn't expecting Nidoking to save me from all of that. So that being said, make sure you comment on the video, leave a like, and subscribe to MyuuTV. And once you're done with that, head over to my channel, Code 9000, and why not subscribe to that one too? See some of my other videos, such as my Final Fantasy 4 LP, cough cough, and maybe a few of my other PO matches which you can't find on this channel. So, until then, this is Code 9000 signing out. Ciao!